Hey everybody, are you ready to learn how to do some crazy balloon heads? This is the second video in the combination balloon series. Alright, so make sure you have already learned how to do all the basic designs because this one is going to be a little bit difficult. Are you ready? So now we're going to grab some balloons over here. All the balloons that we're going to use in this video are going to be inflated almost to full length, except for about a 1 cm uninflated tail. Alright, so if you do not know what I'm talking about, so please make sure you check out the very first video we have in our balloon sculpturing playlist. So I'm going to show you how I inflate the balloons, right, to give you a sense of how much air to release. Now it's very important that the balloons need to be as long as possible. So I do not want you guys to under-inflate the balloons, otherwise you're going to end up with balloons that are too short and you will not be able to achieve the designs that are needed for this video that you're going to learn in this video. Alright, so I've got a balloon here. I'm going to inflate this. Alright, and now that's about perfect. Okay, so can you see just a little tip, right, of uninflated balloon? We just release a bit of air and now I'm going to tie it. That's perfect. Alright, so if I squeeze all the air down, alright, it's about a half a cm tail or 1 cm, that's fine as well. Okay, you do want to inflate enough air into the balloon so that it's long enough. We'll learn how to make hats. So here's a basic hat frame, also otherwise known as the helmet. I'm going to make a little bubble. I'm going to measure this around my forehead, just above the eyebrows. Right, now when I measure this, and when you measure it for somebody or for yourself, once you have done the measurement, removing from the head, I want you to add another about 1.5 inch more to create a little bit more allowance to make the hole for the head slightly bigger. At this point, do a lock twist. Now, this should not be difficult to any of you guys over here who are watching this advanced video. This actually is a full twist, a very big one. Turn it a few times. So now you've got the remaining balloon over here, which is quite long. I want you to squeeze the air down, right, and then at this end I want you to make a bubble, like this. I want you to bring it down to the opposite side of this bubble here. So you're going to find a midpoint. Right, so here's the midpoint, this point here. Alright, do a lock twist. Lock it in. So remember, keep track of where is the part that that you have measured out for the head. So you know it's right over here. So I can wear the basic helmets like this way, like that. Right, or I can wear it this way, like this. Alright, another way I can wear it like that. Alright, or I can wear it like this. I do not suggest that you allow the children to wear it like this or like this. The reason is because you have got a balloon that's right in front of their eyes. Sometimes when the balloon pops, right, it's going to snap back and the balloon scrape might hit the child's or even the adult's eyes. So I do not suggest wearing the hat base this way or this way. Alright, so have the long part right on top. Okay, got that? So that is the basic frame. So now we're going to add details onto the balloon hat frame. Okay, so now I'm just going to put this down. The frame is going to be yellow. So I'm going to grab 2 more balloons. So I've got an orange one over here. But once again, it's inflated the same way how we inflated the first balloon. At base. Right, just a little tip at the end. Right, I'm going to make a bubble here. And now I'm going to join this. Lock twist these 2 bubbles together. Right, so now you've got, ooh, this is very fun. You have a long one here, so you can find the corresponding one on the other side, and then you can make another bubble and do a lock twist. Alright, I don't think I need to explain this very much. It's pretty easy to understand. Okay, so when you wear it, it's going to look something like this. Okay? Alright, good. Alright, so good. So this looks pretty fancy, but guess what? Well, maybe one is not enough. You can add in another one. So I've got a blue one over here. Alright, so do exactly repeat the same steps as you did earlier. So you do make a bubble, and then you do a lock twist. Ta-da! And then now you can bring the bubble onto the other side and repeat the same steps. Make a little bubble twist here, then followed by a lock twist. So now you've got something like a butterfly hat, and it's going to look something like this. Okay, yes, well, awesome. And so now we're going to add more details. So what you can do is bring the two loops, the big circular ones on top. Okay, you find the midpoint. Just all you have to do is just stretch it and roughly find the midpoint. Okay, so twist. I'm going to twist the orange and the blue one together, like a lock twist. So just do some adjustments onto the ends here. So, haha! So now you've got a hat that looks a bit different. This is like a wizard's hat. Alright, just going to wear it so you can see it. Okay, so it looks like that. Okay, right. Alright, so now we can make hats that look very different. So we can make it even more. We can add in one more step. Right, this is going to make the hat turn it. We're going to change this into a king's crown. Right. So what you want to do is you have already got this joint over here. Yes. Right, what you want to do is just break it down. Find the midpoint of this yellow one. The midpoint. We're going to bring this part down. Align all the 2 points together. So it's going to look like that. Okay, so now you're going to twist. Lock twist by moving the orange and the blue under the yellow one. For this twist, you just need one twist. You don't have to do it like multiple times to form the multiple revolutions like we did for the other balloons. The reasons why we do not need to twist so many times because the lock twist just once is more than sufficient to lock all the bubbles together because we've got many balloons at the same joint. So that's fine, just one twist will do. And the reason why we do not want to twist it too much is that it's because do not forget that when we first inflate the balloons, we only left that tiny bit of an uninflated tail. Alright, there's no space for the balloon, the air to travel around. Okay? So you can see that the design looks like that. Okay, and if I wear it, it's gonna look like this. Awesome! It's like a king's crown. Yeah, you can see that. Awesome. So now, what you might want to do is just change, do a little adjustments to the alignment of the colors. So now you have alternating colors, so that might look slightly better. Alright, you can see that. Okay, now so I'm going to show you another what other things you can do with combination balloons as well as the normal hat base. Right, so we've already got this. Alright, so let's grab another set of balloons here. So now I've got a white one. I'm going to make the same hat base. Do not forget to add in another 1.5 inch after you have measured out it. Now sometimes you do have a scenario whereby, oopsie, you see this part, if I bring it down, this is a little bit too short to form the upper arch. Alright, so what you can do is that you can simply just, if you do not need this part, you can just simply snip it off and then you form another bubble over here, just tie it up. So what it's going to look like, so just use the scissors to cut. Let's use my hands. Alright, so now you have 2 bubbles over here. So of course, if you want to make it neater, you just turn it into a full twist, but this step is not needed at all. Right, so you've got something like that. Okay, alright, so now here's what we can do with the hat base. You can get 2 more balloons. Alright, so what you can do is we're going to add a little, just lock these 2 bubbles together in a bubble twist. This should not be difficult if you are at this video. That's lock twist. And you're going to do is a weave, a lot like a hair braiding. Basically, you're just going to twist, just weave the 2 balloons around each other, forming like a giant candy cane or a giant marshmallow. Right, so you've got this here. So what you can do is simply take the round base, and then you can just twist it. Okay. So do be a little gentle with the balloons because there is the points here. Do not forget that you have got 4 bubbles as well as the rest. So it's gonna be a crazy hat, like a unicorn's hat. Okay, so I'm gonna try to wear this. Whoa! It could look something like this. Alright. And okay, of course, if you wanna make it nice too, alright, another design could be like this. You just bring it down. Oh, this is pretty. At this joint, remember to find the opposite side, the midpoint of the circle. Just do a lock. So now you have got it. The candy cane hat. So let's see how this looks. Yeah, okay, so you can wear it on this side or you can wear it on this side. I think it might be better on this side as there's bubbles here. It's more elegant, and of course you can put it on the child or the adult's head like this, on your friend's head like that. Okay, easy ideas and pretty easy. Alright, so I hope you had fun with this one. These hats are really great for parties or for like photo shoots, right? So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope to put up more videos, so make sure you subscribe to the channel. Alright, and I will see you guys at the next balloon sculpturing video.